way to turn your Kid Pix pictures into a slideshow is to add one step at a time with your pictures. So you can talk to the children, for instance, about what plants need, and they draw the first step and save it. Then they add to that and save it again, and then they add something else that plants need, like water, and then save that slide as a different name. Then they start to add the plant parts in, such as the seeds and stem and leaves, until they end up with a whole plant in their picture, and you've saved every single picture at each step as a different name. That means that you can then put it all together into an animation. So just like the one here, you have each slide set to only play for a short time in this slideshow in Kid Pix, which then turns it into an animation. You can also start with a full picture and remove pieces of it and save it after each time to make an animation. In the following example, I started with a full Easter egg and rubbed pieces out to make it look like it had been eaten, adding a line of a poem to each piece. I had a lovely Easter egg, but I just had to nibble. But just one nibble turned into 4. Then 8, and then I lost count, until, to my surprise, there was none left at all. Mum, I feel sick. The last way I'm going to talk about is to move an object in the slide each time and save it after each move with a new name. Now, one tip I picked up at a course is that you always have the same colour background around the object you're trying to move. And for instance, you don't go from a blue sky down into a brown ground as you move it. Otherwise, you're going to come into all kinds of problems. In this example, it's Instant Wincy Spider. You can see that I have the spider moving up the water spout. Then I have the rain. And notice the way the rain is moving. I also move the rain down each time. Here comes the sun, dries up the rain, and up goes Insy Wincy Spider again. As the screenshot shows, when you do move the objects on the slide, you'll end up with a white square where the object used to be, which you will need to fill using the fill bucket. Unlike the plant animation where I had a fade transition, I set Insy Wincy Spider to have no transitions and no sounds, and set each slide to about a second.